Great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
I suppose that decision brings with it an element of surprise. Bowling first would, on paper, seem a risky decision. They must have considerable belief in their frontline attack. Sharma, the left-hander, opening today, has a lovely technique and looked to settle into his work early on. Samson, his opening partner today.
OK, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. All swings and misses on the first ball of the innings.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
No, terrible shot. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat. First ball for the batter, coming in.
There'll be runs here. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be four.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Off the back foot and punch through cover. Waited on that so nicely, and they'll get some runs here.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Misses everything. End of the over. 9 off it. India are 9 for 1.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Time that perfectly.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Samson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Samson advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Let it come to them. Got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Sodhi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails. I reckon 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. 27 runs added in that over. India 36 for 1.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Super shot, that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Nice shot. Pierces the infield.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? They'll get at least one here. Taken. The fielder at deep extra cover needed to make up some ground, but they've got there and taken a great catch.
Yadav coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Jameson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Hit that hard and fast. Yadav ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Wow, that's missed a lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yadav gets off the mark. Didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Finds the edge. Small outside edge and taken. New Zealand get the wicket. And out. Brilliant catch wide.
Dubé, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
They'll get at least one here.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Batters are set, and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
That's a solid shot. Fantastic catch.
Patel, the left-hand middle-order batter taking guard. He's got their tail up.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Gone! Gully with an easy catch.
Singh, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Went for the drive, complete miss. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot. Santner will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit. Byfield is now allowed outside the circle.
How will the bowler respond?
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Nicely played. Couldn't get it through the field. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Shot. Should be runs here.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Nice shot. Runs possible. 4 runs added there. India are 67 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
The loose full one goes unpunished. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the 1 on offer. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling.
They were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard, and I think they really need to keep up that mentality for the back half of the innings.
Sodhi, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. There'll be runs here.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Yadav advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Sodi is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Yada, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. Good shot, a beauty.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, at least one on offer. They'll get at least one here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Worked away. That's a nice single. Oh, superb timing.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Gone. Great catch.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit.
Going with spin now. Misses everything.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
That's a solid shot. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. Fielders to chase that one.
Singh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Pandya taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Power and precision in that shot.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. How will he reply?
Nicely played. Runs one. Over, India are 106 for 6.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Going with pace now. Whacked away.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the over. India now 115 for 6.
Right out of the middle. Driven through cover. Just the one.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh, nice shot.
Cut shot, played it so late. Impressive batting.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Poor shot. Really lucky. Late cut. Straight to the fielder. And that's dropped. Oh, no. Santner over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
There'll be runs here. They'll get at least one here. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Got it away for 4. That could have point very nicely.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep. Into the 15th over. The batting team are now on 151 for 6.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot. Should be runs here.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Kicked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Chapman, the spinner, coming into the attack. There could be a couple if they hustle. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. That's a boundary save for sure.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Nicely played. Nice shot. Straight to Gully. Gone! Gully with an easy catch.
Singh, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, superb timing. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
That's a solid shot. End of the over. 3 off it. India are 151 for 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Winds up but misses. Looks Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Good return back from the deep.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
2 straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit. Well-directed throwback.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Cracking shot. Leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Sodhi with a huge appeal. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything.
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
Bumrah, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Chakravarti, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Chapman to wrap up the innings. Great shot. At least one on offer. Two full, punch back down the ground. It could be four.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Shot, should be runs here.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six. Might look to go big again here.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Gone. Nowhere near making it. And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 199 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Big edge. Where's that going? Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. They'll get at least one here.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder. Conway with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Hit that hard and fast. Great commitment.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Oh, that's just too full. Seifert makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time. And with enough bat speed to pick up four.
Shot, at least two on offer. over. New Zealand 11 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Nicely played. Doesn't beat the infield. 15 runs added there. New Zealand at 26 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Shot. Should be runs here. Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be runs here. Right out of the middle of the bat.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Couldn't get it through the field. 3 runs added in that over. New Zealand 29 for none.
10 to 12 and over at the moment, or thereabouts. The batters have done well so far, but they've got to keep this pace up all innings. They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Hit that hard and fast.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Seifert is seemingly content. with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Singh, too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Over, New Zealand are 47 for none.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. New Zealand are 59 for none.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
They'll get at least 1 here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Shot straight past the bowler. Couldn't go before.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Power and precision in that shot. There'll be runs here.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. End of the over. 5 off it. New Zealand 64 for none.
Nearing the end of the power play, and they've had an excellent one so far. Ahead of the required rate. Just need to finish off the next over well, and they're in a very good position.
Patel has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
A few moves made in the field. Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high and long. 2 maximums in a row.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Shot. Should be runs here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. That was just a pour over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Nicely played. Massive outside edge.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Big edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Conway is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
There could be a couple if they hustle. End of the over. New Zealand are 88 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
They'll get at least one here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. A boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. The captain's going to change things around in the field. How will the bowler respond?
There'll be runs here. Huge edge.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Nicked it. And great catch. Brilliant work. Small outside edge and taken. India get the wicket.
Ratchin, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Shot. Should be runs here. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 104 for 1.
At the moment, they've got a chance in these next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up this shot making.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap, though.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase. Onto that early. That could be 4. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
They'll get at least 1 here. Over. New Zealand, 112 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
Some adjustments to the field.
Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails. I reckon 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Chance to run 2.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Needs a dot ball.
Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single.
Ratchin is seemingly content with keeping the strike. Decides against taking the single.
Nicely played. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
There'll be runs here. Dubé needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's the over. New Zealand, 126 for 1.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Pandya back into the attack. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Shot, should be runs here. Outside edge and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Good catch, out.
Young, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Good shot, a beauty. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position.
Singh coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged it. Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
Phillips looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Massive outside edge.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. New Zealand weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will he reply?
There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Worked away. It's a nice single. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Finds the edge. 25 runs added in that over. New Zealand, 155 for 3.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Chakravarti coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Edged. Chakravarti with a huge appeal. Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Shot. At least 2 on offer.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Chakravarti over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Shot. Should be runs here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. That's the over. New Zealand are 165 for 3.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Phillips is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one. Massive outside edge.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
They'll get at least 1 here.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Too much room and got what it deserved. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Chapman, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
Bumrah back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Perfectly timed. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a boundary save for sure. End of the over. New Zealand 190 for 4.
They've maintained the intensity all innings and kept ahead of the run rate. It's been a wonderful chase by this team.
Singh back on now.
It's going with the medium pacer.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Dubé showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Oh, that's great work in the deep, saved a certain boundary. Big throw there, and it's on target.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.